Right now, let's take a quick look at the manual. One thing to note about the manual, this manual goes hard into the lore of BallBlazer. They really want you to feel like you are one of these athletes. You are being trained to enter the interstellar BallBlazer competition or whatever it is. Let's take a quick look. I'm not going to read the whole thing. I will show the whole thing, so feel free to pause it and read it at your pleasure, at your leisure. I'm just going to read a little bit of it because it is that damn fun. BallBlazer, the simplest, fastest, and most competitive sport in the known universe. It grew from dark roots in ancient space wars to become king of all games among every life form within range of the interstellar ethercast. In exactly 3 minutes, BallBlazer can make you a hero or destroy a lifetime of dreams. The year is 3097, and the place is a null-gravity nexus mid-space in the binary star system of Klaxon and Calamar. Minutes from now, on the luminous surface of an artificial asteroid, the final round of the Interstellar BallBlazer Championship, the greatest tournament of all time and space, will begin, and history will be made. For the first time, a creature from the planet Earth has battled through the countless qualifying rounds and eliminations, enduring and then triumphing across vast parsecs to win the right to compete for Earth's honor and the ultimate title any being can possess, Master Blazer. The final round is about to begin, and the competitor from Earth is you. You were required to master the BallBlazer prep procedure, which involves connecting your controls, readying your rotofoil, which is the vehicle, turning on all your systems, including the TV, how to play the game. Before boarding your rotofoil, you take a moment to look over one of the most beautiful and exciting sights in the universe, the grid. The BallBlazer playing field. Ah, the grid. 1,155 squares, surrounded by an electro boundary that keeps players and the ball within bounds. Soon it'll be you out there. I mean, come on, this is fun. You tense for action as the song of the grid plays through the headphones in your helmet. This song, created from the musical contributions of Master Blazers of old, sets the pace for the game by capturing the urgency and the thrill of the action. Meditating on it sharpens your competitive edge and excites the fans to a frenzy. I mean, here, so when you play the game, you can only turn in 90-degree increments. And even that mechanic gets a special name here in the manual, a roto snap. I don't know what to say about that. It's a lot of fun. They weren't joking back in 1985 or 1988 or whenever some intern wrote this manual. Maybe the most important part of this manual is right here in the viewing game action section. This is a first-person game in 1985, in 1988. There was no first-person action games. We had no idea what we were looking at when we turned on this game. Maybe in the arcade you could find some tank game where you drive around at very, very slow speeds and shoot another tank on the other side of the field. That might have given you a sense of a first-person game. As far as me, when I booted up BallBlazer for the first time, I had no idea what I was looking at. I could not understand what was happening. The idea that I was looking out of a window, out of my own eyes, at the field before me in 3D space, it did not make sense. It was not possible. It was not even something that I could ever consider. New fans sometimes ask for pointers on viewing the action. In the following illustration, two players in rotofoils are facing each other. In the top screen, you are looking out of the cockpit window at your opponent's rotofoil and the ball. That's it. There it is, everybody. First-person perspective gaming. Mind-blowing. And we were looking out of my own eyes to the world in front of me, the 3D world, the 3D space. This was unprecedented. This is why BallBlazer is so cool. BallBlazer was created by the Lucasfilm Games division, David Levine, Peter Langston, David Reardon, Gary Hare. Contributions and support by Charlie Kellner, Gary Winnick, and David Fox. Special thanks to one Mr. King Sweater himself, the one and only George Lucas.